This is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here. But also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Today, the championship in the Big Ten Conference is on the line. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Oregon Ducks. Holly Rowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Guys, this is one of the most exciting top 25 matchups of the season. Honestly, Oregon versus Ohio State might be two of the most talented rosters in all of college football. College football playoff implications on the line. This one should be massive when Oregon takes on Ohio State. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. To the right side, complete. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets him up now, 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Another big play for this elite wide receiver. Opponents have tried to defend him all season long. They haven't been able to. That's why he's a Heisman candidate, Joel.
They've tried to use zone, man, double teams, and it doesn't work. He's too good. He creates separation. You can see the hands, the athleticism. I can't believe the level that he's produced, in particular in these big moments, in these big stages. That's exactly why he's in the Heisman race.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Oh, that one's picked off.
Incredible response by this defense, Chris. You come out right at the sudden change situation. The offense turns it over, you're on the field, and you get the ball right back to that offense. Now it's incumbent on them to actually put that turnover behind them and move the ball down the field.
Handoff to the back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Receivers are bunched together. To the air, it's Sayin. Coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Almost intercepted at the perimeter there. Couldn't make the play, but it brings up fourth down.
Boy, he has to clean up these reads and these throws. The pick on the last drive, and now defense with their hands on the football again. They are fortunate that they dropped that interception.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off, fighting him off. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that.
He's looking deep here. Calls it in outside the 10. He's still running. Touchdown, Oregon. An explosive play all the way to the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cross. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. To throw, it's Sayin. With the catch, it's Johnson. Now here he goes. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
He has been their go-to guy so far in the passing game, and finally this defense makes an adjustment, and it's physical play. Right at the catch point, they're able to hit him, knock the ball loose. That's a good job right there. They're going to have to continue to focus on him because he clearly is the passing game.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, a couple of things going on here. One, great effort by this defense. Look at them get after it and get after the quarterback. But secondly, as a quarterback, if you're going to throw a screen, you've got to gain depth. If you don't gain depth, you're going to risk getting contact. And that's exactly...
It's caught. He's breaking free. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
That is a big conversion on 3rd down, in particular in this area of the field. It looked like that defense was going to force a field goal opportunity. Now you're set up with 1st and goal. You got to punch this one into the end zone. Pay off that nice 3rd down conversion.
To throw, it's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
This is such a good job by this defense. Chris, how many times do you hear me talk about staying in your rush lanes and really keeping that quarterback in the pocket? Well, this is the perfect job. Look at them all just push right back into the quarterback's lap. He's got nowhere to go, even though he's trying to scramble. This is a scramble for no gain.
Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and on 3rd down in a goal-to-go situation, I always think about players and not plays. Who are your best guys? What are your best matchups? And how do you get those guys the football in this situation?
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
To throw, it's Sayin. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on 1st down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be 3rd and forever.
A serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pressure's on. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And he comes for his second punt of the game. He'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. The special teams produce a score.
What a weapon it is to have a guy that can go back, catch a punt, and take it the distance for a touchdown. Great job by his teammates. You see a couple of those blocks bringing him free, and then once he's in the clear, that is just great athleticism and speed all the way to the end zone. What an incredible return.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it on a crossing route. Breaks into the clear, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming up, second down and goal. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is incomplete, just across the goal line.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Third and goal, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense told us their goal on every series is to end the series with a kick, whether that's a punt or a field goal. And here, a stop on third down, in particular leading to fourth and long, it looks like they'll be able to achieve that objective as the field goal unit really should come on the field.
They pass up the chip shot field goal sound. They're going to go for it on fourth down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. And now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught tuck behind the line. It's Davison. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on first down. Defense is able to do it here.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. Receiver in motion now. The quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a deep completion. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about it is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
That's reeled in. It's Moore. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Ducks will have to punt this one away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Fielded at the 25. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And following the punt return, we have an injured player down on the field. It's their talented freshman running back. We'll try to get information for you as soon as we can. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They'll hand it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To the air, it's Sayin. Quick throw to the left. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Using his legs, it's Jackson. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
A play like that on 1st down is a coach and quarterback's best friend. Now you got 2nd and inches, you can do whatever you want. I particularly love taking a shot here. Maybe a heavy play action. Get the ball down the field. Really force those safeties to defend that pass deep.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
That is a good completion from this quarterback. In this part of the field, everything is reduced down and restricted. The lanes are tighter, the windows are smaller, and they're able to get this conversion and create a 1st and goal. That's a really good job by this offense.
Was looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Second down and goal upcoming. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He'll hand it off. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
So second down after the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Moore. Quick throw to the left side. That's caught. It's Johnson. Sees an opening. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30.
You got 4 verticals with man coverage. You got to pick your best matchup. He finds his best wide receiver, and now it's just a one-on-one. That's a great catch down the field, great ball placement. Even better, though, it is a massive completion for this offense.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. The Ducks will crank up the tempo. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to chuck it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on 1st down. This offense continues to just gain yards on 1st down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that 1st down. Good job up front.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half, and they punch it in, and he cannot escape. It's a sack.
Got to do a better job of managing that situation as a quarterback. You don't want to take a negative play there on 1st and goal, even if you're outside of the 4-yard line. That ball's got to be thrown away. Remember, it doesn't have to be out of bounds to the sideline like it does in the normal field of play. You can just throw that out of the back of the end zone. It's far easier to manage the situation in this down and distance and in this field position.
Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, this is exactly why it's so important to stay on schedule. When you get in these obvious passing situations, these defensive linemen can just pin their ears back. Look at this pass rush. It's just overwhelming the offensive line.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. But get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, I know that was a safe decision from the quarterback, but I don't mind it. They're in field goal range, and you're just picking up a few extra yards to make that kick an easier kick. That's a good decision, and now an opportunity for some points.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Pressure is coming. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. He could go. Touchdown, Ducks. A crucial pick six.
This group is so good. You try to force the ball against this group, they are going to step in front and pick it off. But here's what I really love. Look at all of these guys. All 10 players that don't have the ball. They're looking for blocks, trying to put it in the end zone. That's exactly what they do.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Send the back in motion. That is another delay of game penalty on this drive. Have you ever seen this? What is going on? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Touchdown, Oregon. They continue to roll up the score.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Cross. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it and throws it right into double coverage.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the right. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a 4th pick. Brings up 3rd down.
Just been an awful game for this quarterback. Ball continues to go into harm's way. The timing is off. The ball placement is off. He's thrown several interceptions, and again, the ball is...
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Here comes the rush, and he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Boy, it's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. On 1st down, it's play action. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. He's in the clear. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
These drag routes are so difficult to defend, in particular when they're thrown with the proper timing and ball placement. The wide receiver can just run right through that ball, and now he's got a full head of steam, and he's able to get the 1st down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A deep shot for the score.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, the jump ball falls incomplete. Good battle that time.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. They are pouring it on now.
The ability to operate quickly as a quarterback and throw the ball into tight windows, it is so important, in particular when you're throwing it into the end zone like this, and he's able to get it done for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw.
The key to these curl routes is a wide receiver understanding space and the zone defense. Watch as he hooks up and gives his numbers to his quarterback. And then it's about the quarterback understanding the read, getting that flat defender out of the way, and throwing the football on time. It looks simple, but that's really good execution.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manage. Well, you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down.
Booster!
Trying for a 4th down completion. The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
And the extra point was up and good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Complete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Look out. He's got space ahead. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Ohio State, who breaks away for the touchdown. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Running out of time in the pocket. Fighting off the defender. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball for 31. As We break for the quarter. Oregon has the lead. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff heading left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. They feature the tight end to move the sticks. Something else, Joe, for this defense to worry about, trying to stop the offense.
Chris, I love when play callers just allow the offense to build on itself. We've seen them run the football successfully. That impacts the defense. Now the safeties are down. You've got a mismatch with your tight end. Why not throw play action pass? And they're able to do that for a first down. Great job by this play caller. Utilize
swarm by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success, or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
And the back now goes in motion, scanning the field. It's Moore. Here's the throw deep downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
Offense facing third down after the incompletion. Out of the gun now on third down. He's looking deep again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there. But with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense. Try to get another series moving forward.
It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking deep down the left side. And the ball is picked off.
Chris, how many times do we see this? You know the quarterback's got to start being aggressive. They've got a multiple possession deficit, and they've got to put the ball into more precarious spots, and it gets picked off here. Listen, this is just a product of game situation. Nice job by the defense, but clearly this quarterback is trying to make something happen.
He has first down yardage at the 46. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. When you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into.
He's breaking through to the left. Inside the 20. At the 10 now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ducks.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. It's a draw play.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. With the catch, it's Smith. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Nice job by this offensive line up front and the running back. Good vision, finding that soft spot in the defense, falling forward on 3rd and inches. He's able to move the chains, but that first down was created by the success on 1st and 2nd down, staying on schedule, and that's certainly something that the defense is going to have to prevent. This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And now the handoff.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the 2nd half. Working clock with the ground game. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need 1st downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
Solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Ball handed off. Fights through a tackle. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Open field ahead. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, I don't think there's any better feeling for a head coach than having a big lead in the 4th quarter and just ripping off big runs late in the game. You know you're going to continue to move the chains, continue to keep your offense on the field, and you're about to be in the locker room with a win.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties. That's exactly what I would be communicating if I was the quarterback in that huddle down there.
They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Clock at 0-0.